Hello, friends of Komodo Platform, friends of Pirate Chain. I'm A. Giuliano, and it's the 10th of October, 2021. We are 1/3 moving through the month of October. Well, we have some more advancements in the Pirate Chain price chart. We're going to take a look at that for sure. I'm going to share my screen. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you're doing well overall, considering that the Pirate Chain price is taking a bit of a beating here in the BTC price chart, our BTC. But as BTC USD is holding strong at a 55,000 level, well, even the KMD is falling below 1900 Satoshi's level. And, the dollar prices are just, everybody's losing out to BTC right now, or the Bitcoin is having the big spotlight, and deservedly. Now, in this case here, we are looking at Pirate Chain price chart and a couple things. We were watching for some divergence to play out here in the price between this end of August and now in October. With the RSI, we're very close now to invalidating that. We are still above the RSI level of 26 August, but it's pretty close. So if we keep dumping pretty hard, we might invalidate that on the daily level. Just want to recognize on the daily price level, we are all the way back here at the tops here, okay, of this time period here of April. So we're at the April 15, April 16 price levels here now. All right, how does that feel? Yeah, exactly. Not good, but at the same time, it's not, we'll panic once we really start dumping below. We'll panic. We won't panic at all, but I mean, if you feel like panic is something you need to do, maybe you're panicking now. But the basic idea is to keep the mindset calm, clear, collected. So what are we looking at? Well, we're looking to make that in that RSI divergence, but we're not holding our breath for that. Looking for maybe this type of channeling to hold as a point of contact, and then we can bounce off of it. The other option is, I'm going to show you what I was also thinking here. Firstly, on the 4-hour time frame, we are looking to make some divergence here with the RSI, okay? And let's open you up here, and the price. So you see how the price dropping lower and the RSI is increasing. So we're diverging there. So on a 4-hour at least, and if we can hold it on the daily, that's great. Then we're looking good for at least a short-term reversal, if not this being the longer-term reversal. And then we'll see this idea here. I'll come back out to the daily. On the MACD, we could use some green, but it's really bloody. It's definitely bloody here now. And so potentially losing any divergence here as well that was building on the MACD in a bullish way between here and here. Okay, same time frame. All right, so now what are we looking at? Well, the other thing to look at is we'll look at it here. Okay. If we look at price itself and look at similarities, we have this down movement here, followed by this move here. Okay, oops, I should show it a bit better. So we had the down move, and then we had the up move there. Okay, so now we have, after that up move, we had our down move. Okay, we're going to match that by taking this down move again, and then having the up move. Okay, and now we have our down move. So if we want to try and match that, like just trying to find out where might this be ending, what is the trajectory, what's going on here. So we'll look with some retracements from here down and back up. Okay, is like for an ABC like this, this one is retraced pretty well. So when we look at it like that, that tells us I'm not going to do an extension. I'm going to do a retracement of this move here. This up move here is getting retraced down. So we'll take a Fibonacci retracement tool, and boom, it goes roughly the 1382 wick to wick. Okay, and if we go body to body, gumble to gumble, we get from here even more than 1618. So I like the wick to wick. Let's handle the wick to wick. Why do I like the wick to wick? Seems reasonable because we have them here as well. Okay, so we'll take them here, and we're now on this end here. We're imagining, okay, we came down. All right, fine. And now we make our move up. Okay, fine. And now we are having our down. And so what could that look like? Let's find out. Let's retrace this move because this got retraced. Nearly 1-to-1. So let's take this retracement of this right here, and we go down, and we're nearly at a 1382, and that would be a nice zone to bounce. A 1618 is kind of like at the lower end here with this type of price action back here. Whatever, that looks reasonable one way or the other, that we can get some sort of bouncing. Now, it still means another potential, 10 to 20% dump by those numbers, even up to 25%. But that's an absolute overall price move, 25% more from here. I mean, we are now pushing below 4,000 Satoshis, and we're not that much further from the 3,000, the 2,000 level. After 3,000 breaks, you're in the 2000s. Okay, so we're looking for that to hold. Once again, we took a down move like this, okay, and then it did an up, a down, and an up, okay, and then we took the retracement of this up, okay, and that gave us this way a 1382. So now it came down, we go up, down, up, okay, we take a retracement of this up, and it gives us, well, let's see where it gives us. And interestingly, one idea too is like in terms of market sentiment, shorter time period, more volatility, longer time period, less volatility. Well, whoa, what happened there? Oh no, what is going on? Yeah, less volatility. It seems like, okay, there's a big move happening, and there's a huge, like psychologically, this move is massive. Whoops, where did we do that? Want to undo that. Psychologically, this move is massive. So after that, there's still a lot of energy. But once we really dump hard, this last bit of energy here, that kind of carries out a lot of the energy that was taken up by the up move. And then the psychology, the people pay less attention to it, less volume, less interest, less emotion. I mean, if any emotion, it's more of a despair, anger, depending what part of the cycle we're in. But people are upset, they're dumping, all that kind of good stuff, or bad stuff, whatever, characterize however you want. It's just how the cycle works. But in this case here also, it doesn't take, there's not as much, doesn't feel like there's as much action, but we can see that relatively speaking, we can pull similar type moves and look for similarities. Also, one thing I noticed is the relationship right now between let's do this, between up and down And so I want to match that. I want to match the up and down with the next up and down in time. I want to see like what's the deal with the time. So we'll take the extension of time and we'll do the daily roughly from there to there. And it's about 1-to-1 is here around 13 October. So let's see, are we going to, after 1-to-1, start at least moving up again, finding the next level, even if that means further down, but we're going to find some bottom here. It feels like at any time here. So October 13 seems like a date to look out for. Other than that, I mean, like I said all along, it's either we're going down, which that's unfortunately where it's going so far in terms of this trend, or we're going to find our way out of this. And I mean, the bias is still to the upside to find the way out of this. But, you know, as BTC climbs in USD value, then it becomes less and less likely that the ARRR price is going to hit up in the next move, unless, you know, something huge is happening. So the sentiment towards pirate chain changes, and maybe people are, and that's clearly a possibility. But for now, there is a strong bias. Market-wise, it really wants to dump, like you know, people are talking about whales dumping the price and all that. So I think we are finding the capitulation zone. Where is the capitulation zone? We're going to find out. I get the sense we're getting a capitulation and then up. But of course, none of this financial advice. And when we were back here, I never said we would come all the way down here, because I definitely did not know that. But, you know, what goes up comes down, and what impulse is correct, and that kind of idea. So we're watching it play out in real time, day by day, and week by week. And so thanks for being here, and I hope you're keeping yourself well regulated, self-regulated. All right. Yeah, so what have we got here? This is a weekly price chart, and I wanted to notice as well, in this case here, we are breaching 1-to-1 with this move down. If we are going to take an extension of this move here, we can find ourselves breaching the 1-to-1. Okay, see that? And then if we so this one took a 1618, just FYI, right? So are we heading for a 1618? That seems a bit too much, because look, I just wanted to share this with you. And it doesn't seem to match anyway, the same pattern, but well, we might. I mean, yeah, maybe we're going for the 1618. All right, what could I say? But that would be a closing level on a weekly. So that's, you know, that's just another thing to consider. But wow, is that a big bear candle or what? So the 1618 roughly confluence with the box here, if we're not using the wicks. If we're using the wicks, we did the other method with the retracement. Okay, does that make sense? All right, that's it for now for the pirate chain ARRR BTC price chart. If you want to check on the ARRUSDT, just to look quickly for anything special, fun, or interesting. Yeah. Okay, so sorry for that, hold up. Oops, we've got the other chart here, but wow, we are really coming towards these levels, aren't we? Let's just take a look at this one. We can move in and out of 4-hour and daily, and even the weekly here. So what's going on weekly? Wow, okay. We're trying to make that higher low. That's where we are on a weekly, on a closing basis. And this is a Sunday, and therefore we are looking to see this weekly candle close itself out. And what I mean, who would marry this candle? I do not know. Maybe a bear would marry this candle right here, especially when it has all these other candles lined up with it. The bear would love this one. Look at that huge wick. That is a let's just wait on this one candle. So this is the ARRR-USDT, and we've got ourselves at quite the low levels, but we have some room before the closing price support of about $1.88, $1.90, whatever that was. Okay, so that's the weekly. And daily price wise, looking to hold this level of support. That's the one. If we break it, we are in danger territory. Again, I don't know how long it's going to last. We're not really building any momentums here. Here we go into some negative territory potentially. So we'll see what this means. Watch the MACD play itself out on the daily. Maybe we can get more green, but we'll see. We are, you know, getting below the cloud, but we'll see. We'll see if we can, you know, we're twisting here now, Kumo twist. We've got this Kumo twist nearly happening. We're not quite twisting, but you know where we are twisting is the KMD price chart. And I would like to just give a brief preview of that. Anyway, this is a pirate chain price chart. It's not the end of the world. We've still got these levels here to hold the support. And then from there, we're back here. Okay, 4 hour, fine, just fine. 4 hour, we are not making any significant divergence. All right. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Okay. Well, we'll see anyway. There's potential, but nothing yet really anything exciting here for us to share. Okay. We got this. It'll turn around. It'll definitely turn around. Definitely is a relative term. It's not nothing definite, nothing for sure. And you always got to be ready for the opposite to happen, the thing you're not wanting or hoping for or looking for. Got to expect that can happen. Okay. Like for example, well, okay, let's not get into that. Okay. What did I want to show you? 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 We're looking good here on the KMD BTC on the weekly. All right. In terms of the Ichimoku cloud coming below 10,000, that's another story. Let's see, this this candle too is not nobody's friend here, but we're finding this bar of support. So we'll see. Weekly price chart on the daily though. On the daily. What do we have? We have a Kumo twist. What's it going to look like? What's going to become of it? The next little bit is an important time here. Coming up, Kumo twist, time-wise is around 7th November. Anyway, just thought I would point that out. We'll take a look at that next video. Yeah, we're within this zone here, and we're going to see if it holds. That's basically it. That's the idea. And if not, then the next levels are down here, or like we said, around the 17 and then into the 16s. Okay, awesome. All right, that's it for now. I think we are done. Until next time, okay? Love, peace, and happiness. Enjoy. Goodbye.